Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Udo. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Levitt. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, I don't know about the call here. Third down and short. They decide to go downfield. Ends up not working out. And now a big call coming up here on fourth down.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Smith.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The completion sets up a second down play. The sure hands. It's Porter. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out that he can take advantage of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. Can he get there on the ground? Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here and a big game for the offense.
12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. Try and muscle for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense here. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Levitt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the screen pass, incomplete and nearly intercepted. Going to pick up third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Udo. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Then the pocket delivers over the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Lewis. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Wide open downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll try the option play here. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Love the option call here on fourth down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the first down.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. As the first down is still going. Here he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense getting set. It's second down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Hand it off for a draw. Able to convert on third. Sets up first and goal at the 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board. Timeout is called to talk strategy late. Close game with halftime approaching. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Ball handed to the running back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running ball. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Graham. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time. A simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Looking for some space. It's Brown. 1st down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Boots the ball to the 34.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry out. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Udo. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great catch and run for 6.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Lewis. He's tackled at the 21 after the drive started. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set, second down play here. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances. This guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
First and 10 play coming up. Keeps it on the draw. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Who got it? The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Good throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Oh, he makes the catch. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
With the catch, it's Moss. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Looking to throw yet again. And that catch is hauled in. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here late. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.